If you're a pre-med student, then you know that the AMCAS application is a crucial component of the medical school application process. If you're looking to successfully complete the AMCAS work and activity section, you're in luck. In today's video, we will be discussing the AMCAS application and tips for filling out the work and activity section. Shay here with Inspire Advantage, helping students get accepted into medical school and other professional programs. Let's start by discussing the AMCAS. The AMCAS, or American Medical College Application Service, is a centralized application service for students applying to medical schools in the United States. It allows for students to apply to multiple medical schools with one application, simplifying the application process. The AMCAS collects a variety of information from applicants, including academic transcripts, MCAT scores, personal statements, and letters of recommendation. The application process can be broken down into several steps. First, create an AMCAS account. The first step is to create an account on the AMCAS website. You will need to provide basic information such as your name, address, and contact information. Second, enter your biological information, including your educational history, work experience, and extracurricular activities. This information will be used to create your application and provide a snapshot of your background and experiences. Third, request transcripts. You will need to request transcripts from all the colleges and universities you have attended. You can request electronic or paper transcripts depending on the preferences of your schools. Fourth, write your personal statement. The personal statement is a crucial part of your application. It is the process to tell your story and explain why you want to pursue a career in medicine. Be sure to give yourself plenty of time and write and revise your personal statement. Fifth, request letters of recommendation. Most medical schools require letters of recommendation from professors, advisors, or other professionals who know you well. It is important to request these letters early and provide your recommenders with plenty of time to write and submit them. Sixth, submit your application. Once you have completed all the above steps, you can submit your application through the AMCAS website. Be sure to submit your application before the deadline, which is usually in the fall of the year before you plan to attend medical school. Now let's talk specifically about the AMCAS work and activity section. This section allows you to showcase your experiences and accomplishments outside of academic. You're required to list all your experiences and activities from the time you started college until the present. This includes experiences such as research, clinical work, volunteer work, leadership positions, and extracurricular activities. Completing the AMCAS work and activity section can be a daunting task, but here are some tips that can help make the process smoother. First, start early. The AMCAS work and activity section requires you to list up to 15 experiences and activities from the time you started college until the present. This can be a daunting task, so it's important to start early to give yourself enough time to gather all the necessary information. Second, be selective. While it's important to showcase your accomplishments, it's also important to be selective about the experiences you include. Just because you can include 15 entries, it doesn't mean you should. Quality is more important than quantity, so choose the experiences that are most meaningful and relevant to your application. Third, use action verbs. When describing your experiences, use verbs to make them more impactful. For example, instead of saying, "I help patients," say, "I assisted patients with daily tasks," such as feeding and dressing. Fourth, show your impact. Medical schools are looking for applicants who have made a positive impact in their communities. When describing your experiences, be sure to highlight the impact you had on others. Fifth, be honest. It's important to be honest when filling out the AMCAS work and activity section. Medical schools will likely ask you about experiences you list, so be sure to accurately represent what you did and the impact you had. Sixth, include a variety of experiences. Medical schools are looking for applicants who have a well-rounded set of experiences. Be sure to include a variety of experiences such as research, clinical, volunteer, leadership, or extracurricular activities. And lastly, get feedback. Once you've completed the AMCAS work and activity section, get feedback from others such as advisors or mentors. They may be able to provide valuable insight and suggestions for improvement. While the work and activity section will look different for every applicant, there are some experiences that are especially important to highlight. First, research. If you have conducted meaningful research, be sure to include this experience. Second, clinical work. Clinical work such as shadowing or volunteering at a hospital is a great way to showcase your interest in medicine and your understanding of the healthcare system. Third, volunteer work. Volunteer work is a great way to showcase your commitment to serving others. And lastly, leadership positions. Leadership positions demonstrate your ability to lead and work in a team. In conclusion, the AMCAS application process can be challenging, but with the right preparation and guidance, you can navigate it successfully. The AMCAS Work and Activities section is a critical part of your application and provides an opportunity to showcase your accomplishments and experiences. By following these tips we discussed, you can make the most of this section and increase your chances of success. Make sure you subscribe to our channel for all the latest and greatest on the medical school application process. Best of luck!